When it comes to finding success in solo rec, quite frankly, in my opinion, it comes down to 3 key factors. And if your team is better at these 3 things, then 92% of the times, you will come out with the dub. The first and often overlooked key to success in solo rec has got to be communication. Bonus points if you have a mic, but even if you don't have a mic, try to make it a habit to have your volume up so that you can hear your teammates. Sometimes they will have some type of IQ and they'll be in the game chat making calls or trying to make adjustments to help the team win. And if you do have a mic, you should be in there making calls and talking as well. Let's remember, this is solo rec, so that means no squads at all. So if you can get your teammates to say form up Voltron and drop into a quick 2-3 zone, it's pretty much GG's from there. And again, this is often the most overlooked key to success in solo rec, because let's just be honest, 96% of the time, the community just uses the mic to be toxic and talk shit. So folks don't really be messing with the mic. And just a word for the wise, if it does get to be a little too toxic for your liking, I respect it. And to that, I would say just block or mute the toxic ones, and or just make a one-man party so you don't have to worry about hearing nobody, you know? And so we're gonna jump right back into the list with the second key to success, and that's gonna have to do with defense, both actual on-court defensive play as well as our builds that we are making. If we're playing solo rec a majority of the time, I promise you, you are going to need you some type of perimeter and interior defense in your build. Don't believe me? Just let your mans continually drop you off and see how long it is before your teammates pass you the ball on offense. But back to where I left off at. Depending on the position that you play will determine how much interior and perimeter defense that you should go with. But off rip, I can tell you this, going with 25 in either of those categories will almost guarantee you you're gonna be getting dropped off on court a lot of the time. And then moving on to the on-court aspects of defense, both on-ball and off-ball defense. If you're playing on-ball, you don't have to be a defensive stalwart, holding your mans to 0 points. Although it would be much appreciated, I promise you, but at the least, you have to not let your mans get easy points, like those back doors that you be giving up all game. Pause. And stop getting caught reaching and letting your mans blow by you for easy buckets as well. If they hit you with some and score, it is what it is. Make adjustments and play ball. But you shouldn't be giving up too many easy points, otherwise you'll be getting iced out, trust me. And then when it comes to off-ball defense, help where you can, but try to be smart about it. If your man's is sitting corner 1 pass away from the ball, you probably shouldn't be trying to help down on the man that's posting up. And for the love of me, please do not double full court, leaving your man's wide open down court in the corner. Again, stop giving up easy points. But moving on to the third key to solo rec success in NBA 2K24 is gonna be spacing. You know we couldn't talk about solo rec without hitting on the terrible spacing that is synonymous with solos in general. The team with proper spacing is going to win the game 93% of the time. And the other 7% of the time, 2K is just gonna be 2K. Or perhaps the other squad just has a couple of dogs on it who are just capable of overcoming really bad spacing. But that's rare. Most of the time, the team with the terrible spacing is guaranteed the L. Now, when we are talking about spacing, I'm just talking about the bare minimums, which is to stay the hell away from each other. There's no reason why 2 or more people should be standing in the same spot on the court. If one defender can guard you both, then y'all's f***ing up. Ideally, you're going to want to have the 2 worst shooters in the corner, the 2 best shooters on the wing, and then your ball handler / dribbler at the top of the key running the show. Rarely does it go down like this, especially because we're running solos. So you will find those folks with the 90+3 rating camped out in the corner because they're just trash and want to take the easy shot. Don't just stand next to them in the corner hoping that they vacate your spot. Bump over to the wing or maybe cut through to the other side. But whatever you do, do not become an AI out there who's just standing around messing up the spacing for everybody else. These are 3 keys to success in solo rec. And again, if you and your teammates are hitting on all 3 of these keys, I can almost guarantee you that you're gonna be winning a lot of the games that you're playing. But till we meet up on that virtual hardwood, luck out. Peace.